Hi, welcome to Wellness. I am your host, Linda Lonergan, Senior Clinical Nutritionist. I am here to show you the very best your community has to offer in health, fitness, well-being, and life events. Today, I am joined by the amazing Sarah Montgomery, who is founder and owner of Sarah's House of Health and Sarah's House of Health on Wheels. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. So how did you begin Sarah's House of Health?
Well, I've been a physical therapist for 28 years, and I was in a state of negativity a few years ago, and I just decided I had to get myself out of that. I had always been interested in health and wellness, and it actually sparked my imagination when I drove past this house that was for sale, and I said I'd really love to have a place where I could do all these things that have to do with health and wellness in one spot. So that's how I came up with the idea of Sarah's House of Health.
And it is an absolutely beautiful spot. It's right overlooking the lake, and it's so many levels of help. I try to share with my patients, my offices, that you do Reiki, you do massage, you do facials, you have a famous grief practitioner specialist, and you also have support groups, like a grief support group that helps parents who have lost children.
Yes.
And I know personally, I took part in this amazing yoga class in an evening, and while I was taking yoga, I had this gorgeous view of Lake Mayapack in the background, and I adore water, so it was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
And I also, you are part of something, Sarah's HiVibe Tribe. Can you tell me about that?
I've always been interested, or positivity just inspires me, and I am passionate about helping people feel good about themselves, and just the idea of being in a high vibe. So I started a Facebook group called the HiVibe Tribe, and it's all positivity. We don't sell anything. We just talk about, I post positive, inspirational quotes and things, and it's just very nice. So anybody's welcome to join.
That's wonderful. And your website and everything is after where they can join if they need to. And during this time, it's so important to have a vehicle that you can share, and you're spot on every day. I mean, you bring up things that we just put in the recesses of our mind, but they're very important things that just help us healing. You're a healer yourself. In addition to be a physical therapist, and this amazing thing you do, physical therapist on wheels with your tool box, you help every day in terms of what you share. And I don't know where you get these mantras or positive affirmations, but they're extremely helpful, especially and during the holidays. Do you have tips during this time? We're going right into the holidays.
Sure. Well, everybody should definitely take care of themselves. So self-care is so important. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel good is important. Reduce your stress. Try to stay away from negativity. Drink a lot of water. So they recommend half of your body weight in ounces of water a day, which is, depending on how much you weigh, could be quite a bit, but it's very important. And just get some rest, all the things that you need to just stay, that your immunity will be much improved by taking care of yourself.
And you definitely practice that yourself, because you look wonderful.
Oh, thank
always.
You.
Do you have a favorite book that you
Well,
like?
A book that was very inspirational to me is called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life by Brian Tracy. Because at that point when I was in a very negative spot, it just helped open up my eyes to the possibilities, and most of my progress has been in the last 5 to 7 years, so I was over 50 already. And there's never a point when you have to stop dreaming or having more goals. You just can keep going as long as you possibly can, and so I just like to inspire people to keep moving forward.
And you do. You recently did a wonderful workshop with a vision board. Can you describe that?
Yeah, so vision boards are a great way to envision how you want your life to be. So we just go and you cut out pictures from magazines or newspapers, and you put words and pictures on a paper, and then you just can look at it frequently, and it inspires you every day to do what you are hoping to do. And we're actually having another vision board workshop coming up in a couple of weeks. So if you go to our website, you might be able to find it. I believe it's on November 17th.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
It really is, because I personally took some of what you had shared on your Sarah's HiVibe Tribe, and I made my own vision board.
Yeah.
And I look at it every morning on my refrigerator in terms of what my immediate goals are. And people that come, they look at it and they're like, what is that? And I says, well, that's from Sarah in terms of her idea. And I think that visualization is extremely strong with that I am statement. I try to tell my patients how important it is every single day to say, this is going to be a great day, and this is what I'm going to focus on, and I'm going to do my best to keep positive.
Yep.
And that's is important. And in addition to being the founder and owner of Sarah's House of Health, and also having Sarah's House of Health on wheels, and a physical therapist, and having all these amazing and gifted professionals under one roof over Lake Mayapack, you also are the mother to 3 sons.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 boys, 25, 23, and 17.
Wow.
So my 17-year-old is about to embark on the college experience. My other 2 already completed college. So, and they're all home right now. It's a very full house. But I have also a lot of animals. So
Do you?
I have 3 dogs, 2 cats, and a hedgehog.
A hedgehog?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
what's his name?
When I was at that point, I was kind of in a transitional state, and I was thinking, animals, people, which one should I work with more?
Really?
I decided to go with the people, but I still love the animals. So maybe someday in the future.
A hedgehog?
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Spiky Norman.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
That's
He's
interesting.
fun. I had met someone last year who had one, and I just fell in love with it. And so I was talking about it at home, and my kids picked up on it, and they got me one for Christmas. So yeah, he's fun. He doesn't do a lot. He just, but he's cute.
Oh, it's adorable. And 3 dogs and 2 cats.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. I learned something today, Sarah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. No, animals do that. And what is your favorite means of relaxation? What is your favorite to do?
Well, obviously, I take part in all of the specialties that I have at my House of Health. So I get regular massages, I get regular facials, get my nails done. I like to read, I like to do crafting and hang out with my animals and my family.
That's
and gardening.
Amazing. And gardening.
Gardening's another one, yep.
Do you like to do herb gardening?
I actually haven't done a lot of herb gardening. I do mostly flowers.
Okay. All right.
Don't have enough sun in my yard to do vegetables.
Right. So. And they always say nature heals everything, right?
Yeah.
No, it definitely does. And do you have, amongst your Sarah's HiVibe Tribe, do you have a favorite quote? A favorite?
You're never too old to have a dream, and you're never too old to make a goal. It's something like that. It's C.S. Lewis. Basically just what I said before, that you're never too old to do anything that you want in your life, and don't let anybody else try to stop you.
Yeah.
Just keep on plugging.
No, absolutely. I had met, in my dance class, I had met a woman who was 90 years old, and she told me she just completed her associate degree at Rockland College. And I was like, wow, she's 90 years old, and she just completed a skin esthetician at 90 years old.
That's amazing.
And I said, you're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. But every time I feel a little discouraged, I try to share with people I come in contact with to think about things like that. At 90 years old, that she got this degree,
Yeah.
And I think what's extremely wonderful about your place, Sarah's House of Health, which I also take space in, and I'm also part with my grief support group for parents that have lost children, is that everything is under the roof. So you don't have to go to different places for different modalities to help with health and wellness.
Yes, so that was the whole premise behind the House of Health, was to have all these 7 areas of wellness. So we incorporate a little bit of each area, and don't make me list them because I'll forget. But obviously we have physical, we have emotional, spiritual, social. We have a community of people, and we want people to come in and just feel the vibe in the house is just always inspiring. People feel good when they come in, and they feel better when they leave.
Yeah.
And we have a whole toolbox of products and services and activities to help the community. I'm also part of the Lions Club, so we have meetings at Sarah's House of Health as well. So, anything that we can do to help the community, people in general, and it's been great. I'm looking forward to continuing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would love to do nutrition workshops.
Absolutely.
I've done quite a few, and I would love to do one as well, because I just think it's an absolutely beautiful environment to just heal from and learn from and to help with the wellness. Absolutely beautiful. We have about 2 to 3 minutes to wrap up. Do you have anything that you would like to share with my viewers?
Just many of the things I've already said. I just, encourage everyone to be positive, try to stay away from negativity, look into what we have to offer. I think we really, can help so many people, and whatever you're looking for in your life, there is something that will help you. Not just at my place, but there's so many resources around that can help people with whatever your issue is. Mm-hmm. And I've met wonderful people, including yourself.
Thank you, Sarah.
Just to have, the support and the networking mm-hmm. and the community that's evolved from mm-hmm. this place is just incredible. So yeah, it's really nice to.
Well, since I've met you, you exhibit a very positive light about you. And everyone you touch, you heal just by meeting you.
Oh, thank you.
So it's a pleasure to really have you here today.
It was really my honor. Thank you.
My pleasure as well. So remember that when you eat well and feel great, it's something you want to do for the rest of your life. Remember, moderation is key and balance. Live well and eat well. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good evening. Good night.